Here we go! Quick! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Life goes on.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this a...
done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on...
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, you wouldn't know anything.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing...
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? Well, I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay, then. But tell me, what on earth...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
Ad Astra.
Committed to memory.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Sharing my knowledge.
Incoming. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
This might hurt a little.
Rise.
Wait. Yeah.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Those abyss mages just now.
No. They were just digging through these
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits?
They wouldn't be searching for such In fact, I was nearby investigating. They seemed to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain value. However, they looked disappointed, so it would seem they
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major One cannot discover the truth behind it, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else.
Paimon is getting goose.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Everyone hold hands.
Incoming. Hit. Nowhere to hide. Go.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Oh no. Don't blink. I'll be fine. preserver. Life goes on.
Incoming!
Cut to the chase.
Don't blink! Nice and spicy! Seems wherever we find an abyss...
There are no coincidences in the world. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just forget it. Just some the connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out.
Branches?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the... Oh. Speaking of Conria... Oh, right. As your guide... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was...
Is that so? Well, everyone but... If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw... What was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother.
It seems your brother woke up first.
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you...
The destruction of Conria? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that...
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria? So you could find your... Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans, an unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanya. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our...
There's still a long road.
Pay your dues.
Here to play with me. Let me amuse myself a little.
Eat this!
No escape.
Over here!
I'm right, Pip! Into the box!
Prepare yourself.
The merrier.
Fast.
Leaving so soon.
Let's wait for a little. I'm seeing stars.
Let me amuse myself a little.
This was unwise.
Blink!
Wheel of life.
Prepare yourself.
Fast. Play.
Leaving so soon.
Blink! Over here! Blink! Over here!
No escape. Leaving so soon.
Starball!
No escape.
Drop!
Go.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Take!
The more
turn a little.
You really know how to get me going.
Commit it to memory. Nice and spicy.
Let me amuse myself.
Prepare yourself.
Ow!
Blink!
Dinner's gonna burn.
Faster. Rise.
Can't forget.
Over here. Now you've got me worked up.
Crumble apart. This may turn a little. Make yourselves at home.
Look at me. Just once more.
Find anything you like? Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better.
Something's come up?
It's more ruin. Dane was just saying how... So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather...
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting...
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the...
Everyone hold hands.
Nowhere to hide.
Committed to memory. Earlier. Ouchie. Sharing my knowledge.
Orders given. Orders received. Wow. Life goes on. Faster.
Cut to the chase.
Roll. Yep. You're toast. That really hurt. Boba, get them.
Speed of light.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected. Perhaps it really does contain information.
But Paimon can't read.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame.
What? Is that
Loom of fate in the abyss, seem to be carrying out a large It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally from the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting? Those eerie So Dane...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is...
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were...
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge... Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even... So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squig...
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of... Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. Despite the talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all...
Yes. According to the talisman, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about this... Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh? What?
Nothing. Let's get...
there's nothing better to do.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return.
As long as the gods have a clear...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! And actually, the Animo Archon is...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their... Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. That's enough about that. While we've been...
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and act.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss, also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something.
What?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. A long time ago, there was indeed once nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident...
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records.
The Tyrant's final fury.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire...
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. So this strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the storm terror?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of...
Right! We'll go give Master...
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal...
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died. Today, it is just his... The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas.
With sword comes shadow.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Don't blink!
There's ship.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, let's go. Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion, but a word of... You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too... Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them.
Lest I repeat the failings of my I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members.
Up, there we go. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You all, at the rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Chi! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is good. But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would...
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear, Honorary Knight, please go and check if this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met... Okay, be careful.
Everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
you, not what.
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your... If you serve us, we can restore your divine...
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times...
Don't blink! Everyone hold hands! This might hurt a little. You're toast!
I'll be fine.
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. The Temple of Wisdom!
The end is now!
Grow! I'm seeing stars.
All life will perish!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
The world will burn! The ceremony was... How does an old spirit have such... No matter. This is but a
It disappeared!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
human Lupercal. But still... The...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But I too didn't see.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had...
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have... excuse us, Mr. Wolf...
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my proving ground by accident, but it could not think. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the...
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and eat...
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we... Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced... But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the...
Don't know. But
Yes, you were a big help! Thanks! We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left...
yes, I smell more. You too. Also.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane!
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury, after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruins.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sit... Then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine.
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, There you have a mechanized god, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure, no matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for
destroy it? Well...
Do the Seven really expect me to help? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this...
After all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and something far than we are the same. We're...
It is your words that forever... Time to silence you!
I see everything! This made her...
Don't blink! Hey!
Life goes on.
It's a roar!
Oh.
Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother knows Dane?
Ether. What?
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the fine. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while
You're saying Dane is from Conria? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not a... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so
Home. Yes, of course. Home is... But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey... So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really... At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince. It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their... And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, then we can't let ourselves... Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible... If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show up. Come on, traveler. Let's go. Never imagined your brother would have... Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of... And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep... Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the... You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the... Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archon. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, let's see what she has to say.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, good fortune. Is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into
Oh. So that...
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small. Then how...
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to...
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission...
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to, but if you really are set on going, the
raft idea sounds
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super... But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go...
Waves are as calm as always.
I wonder what's going on. I'm stuck
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would.
Paimon? What a fascinating being.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a I prefer... This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantic?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay, then.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch... There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think that... 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn...
But we didn't come here to take...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this... Get this. It's a...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken...
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision.
You just want her to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena and go.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is...
Sound of the ocean waves.
What a bountiful home.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
My friend, what can I get
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.